As a part of traditional Veterans Day, all the meetings and celebrations this day starts at 11 a.m. As at this time and day, almost 100 years ago, all the major hostilities of First World War were formally ended. Almost all veterans of First World War have now passed away. Today's guests of honor are servicemen who were at Pearl Harbor and who fought in France and Italy during the Second World War. Some of them are in military uniform, others wear Mets hats and jeans. Some are walking, others need more help, but all are gathered at the Second World War Memorial. It's decorated with the golden stars, each of one symbolizing a soldier who sacrificed their life to protect the United States.
Armistice between two world powers that started the World War. I love to visit in Hawaii, Pearl Harbor. The bombing of Pearl Harbor on December the 7th, maybe the 5th or the 7th of 1941, when so many of our ships were sunken in that Pearl Harbor, which started World War II, and it ended 4 years later on November the 11th of 1945. It's so important for me to be here. Wow.
American veterans are not only elderly people with medals, they are also very young men and women in t-shirts and sweaters who bear no outward signs of their military service, but by their figures and gestures it's easy to pick them out of the crowd. It's part of American culture to be appreciated for military service. From an early age, children learn in school to say thank you for sacrifices made by those in uniform.
My dad served in the military, my grandpa served in the military, both of her grandpas served in the military, and it's especially the World War II veterans is a generation that's being lost, and I think that's something that we got to pass on to the kids.
Well, my father and my father-in-law served in the military. My son would like to serve in the military, so for us it's very special to be able to honor those people that have served our country.
Arlington Cemetery is one of the most legendary places in the country and has a very sad history. It was founded in Rose Garden of General Lee, the leader of Confederate Army of the South. The first soldiers buried here were put troopers of the Army of the North. There are almost 300,000 graves, some of 150 years since cemetery was established. There are no unkept tombs here. In Arlington Cemetery sleep the pride of the nation. One of the most well-looked-after sites is the tomb of unknown soldier. Every year, the president, as well as the active members of army, lay wreaths in honor of this unforgotten hero.
I realize that with less than 1% of Americans serving in uniform, the other 99% of folks don't always see and appreciate the incredible skills and assets that our veterans can offer. On this Veterans Day, here's what I want every American to know. Our veterans are some of the most talented, driven, capable people on earth.
This is Natalka Pisnya for Ukraine Today from Washington, D.C.